Yo. Y'all, guess what I got, y'all? I got I got a ring light, y'all. Can y'all tell the difference between the lights? I got my new paints here, y'all. This junk is lit. That right there, y'all. Yes, sir. And I got the meditation music in the background going too. What's up, y'all? Y'all come paint with me, man. It's Mental Health Monday. Mental Health Monday, y'all. I'll get my little station set up and whatnot, y'all. Yeah, y'all go follow me on Twitter at lifeclarity_ on Twitter, y'all. So y'all can stay up to date. Y'all see I'm rocking the Ralph Lauren for the paint session. I gotta rock that one time. What's up, y'all? Show you my art supplies right there, y'all. Gotta pick a different schedule for y'all though. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Yes, sir. Pick me up another schedule, y'all. Not kidding. What's going on, y'all? Good morning, everybody. What's going on? What's good, everybody? What's good? I know some of y'all want to see Fat Boy in the screen, right? But yeah, it's time for the paint session of the day. I might do more than one. I'm not sure yet. Y'all see, I got the do-rag of greatness on. I actually need to get me some more do-rags, to be real with y'all. I started painting a little bit yesterday. You can't really tell, though. I got my meditation in the background, yo. Like how I be telling y'all to do y'all meditation stuff every day. This drink is too cool, boy. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all go follow me on Twitter Y'all go follow me on Twitter at lifeclarity_. Y'all go follow me at lifeclarity_. What's going on, y'all? Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Gotta get my situation a little bit different than this right here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A little experimentation right now. What's going on, Mike? What's going on? Even though, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody that's joining in? What's up, y'all? I got me a new ring light, y'all. I got me some paint brushes. Got me a whole bunch of paint brushes. Everything I'm telling y'all this year, I'm actually going about doing it. You know what I mean? Where I can't tell y'all something and not do it myself. Y'all see how colorful this palette is, y'all? This is dope. And this honestly is part of that goal I was telling y'all about when it comes to y'all doing what y'all feel like you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And go with what you feel in your heart. Like, no joke, y'all. I was at Walmart yesterday, and I was planning on just going to get me some new groceries and stuff for my diet. And I had a gut feeling that I need to go get something in my gut told me I need to go get some painting supplies. So that's what I did. And I spent almost 2 or 3 hours in there, y'all, just getting paint stuff. So I'm thinking about making this a series for y'all where every Monday and Tuesday are gonna be Q&As for most of y'all, and then the other half will be what's the word, like a more in-depth, just creative Tuesdays, creative Mondays and creative Tuesdays. Well, this is part of the mental health thing I wanted to do with you guys, where and y'all don't mind me, y'all. I'm just getting my situation set up over here. But I got my paint tubes. I got small little tubes of paint, y'all. Ain't nothing too big right now. But this is supposed to be part of the mental awareness situation, mental health awareness, to where I'm trying to give my supporters other ways of helping themselves when they feel like they're in a bad place of anxiety and any kind of issues like that, mental, like anxiety, depression, or anything like that. My goal is to get everybody in a different mindset, really, so they can find another way to release their frustrations or anything that may be bothering them in their own way without it causing any harm. Because my goal is to get everybody to start thinking a little bit differently when it comes to their time of their hardships, really. I'm about to show y'all my tray real quick, y'all. early in the morning. A lot of y'all probably like, what the hell am I doing this up this early in the morning? It's 10:17. Coincidentally, shout out to Gucci Mane. 10:17 in the morning, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I spent over $100 last night getting paint supplies. I bought my mom some Bluetooth headphones for her trip coming up in a couple of weeks to go see Prince's house, his museum/house. So yeah, y'all, I might have to add like because orange is supposed to be a color piece too, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Like when y'all look up y'all colors of how colors of vibrations and stuff as well, it's a reason why people don't gravitate to different colors, y'all. Check this out. See that right there? A little different rain color options. But you can see like an idea of what the theme might be. I messed up the bottom of my piece of paper trying to paint nature last week. Or not last week, my bad. I tried to do a landscaping picture yesterday. That wasn't the smartest idea I could have did. I did like the idea I came up with though. Turned out really good. Yeah, I gotta show y'all my whole setup, y'all. The main thing for y'all really is just to be able to express yourself in a different way. It's not always got to be something violent or even anything where you have to talk in front of people. But like I've told y'all before, with my content here, where everything I put up for y'all is for y'all to think about and get a different perspective on. It's not to make y'all second guess y'all life if y'all not doing something right. It's to make y'all think. A lot of our society nowadays wants to make it where we can't support each other when it comes to mental health without calling each other crazy or making the other person feel like they're less than. And I feel like that shouldn't really be the reason why we don't treat each other right. Or at least in my community wise, we treat mental health as if it's a taboo conversation because our ancestors didn't want to, well, not even our ancestors, our old heads didn't want to give it the time of day because it was black people have to be strong all the time. We can be strong, but even the strongest people have breakdowns, y'all. Like for me, I'm a mental health coach. Right? But even I know that you can't be strong for your supporters and people that are around y'all all the time if you don't have your moment of, I guess some people may call it weakness, or I don't consider it to be weakness, to be honest. I feel like it's a moment of clarity, honestly, because when you can sit there and have that conversation with yourself and realize, like, okay, yeah, I'm hurting pretty bad. I don't like the way this is making me feel, and you can be real with yourself on that kind of on that end. That's important, because the faster that you can accept the fact that something is wrong, the quicker you can find your recovery stage. And don't ever give nobody that power to dictate to you what you feel or what they feel is important, on what makes them feel like it's important to you. No, you need to find out what makes you happy first, and then go with that. Yeah, that's it right there, y'all. Trying to tell you. I gotta see how vibrant this red is, y'all. Like if my dad would be seeing me right now with this polo shirt on, doing this painting, I'm telling y'all, my dad would kick my behind, man. I don't know if y'all can really hear my little meditation music I got going on, but I figured I'll do both at one time, and then even go live with y'all to show y'all that I have a lot of stuff that I bring to the table for y'all as far as like my content wise, but I feel like this needs to be shown to you guys to let you know that you can have multi-talents that you may not necessarily be comfortable in, but you need to give yourself the opportunity to create whatever it is that you feel like is important to you. I feel like that's crucial, because then you're not living in your truth, to be honest. Me, I can't do that to myself this year. It may not make very much sense to anybody. It may make sense to a few, but this is gonna be a thing that I do, not necessarily for anyone else but myself, y'all. Not gonna lie to y'all. Because ultimately, what my goal is for y'all is to understand that, like, I need y'all to find an avenue where you don't retreat back to social media as your safe haven, because it ends up being your downfall. And I feel like that's the same thing for anybody, no matter if you're a celebrity or whatever. Like, I genuinely feel like we allow ourselves to fall in these holes of comparison all the time. And a lot of us can't help it. Because we see everybody else doing it, and they're not even aware that they're doing it. So, what do as humans? We follow suit. And the lack of a better word is monkey see, monkey do. But I know with my community I have on here, y'all just need guidance. No matter what age group, mental health is a real thing. And I'm trying to be the one to break that misunderstanding of, oh, it's only old folks that have PTSD, or it's only young folks who have depression. No, we all have mental health issues that need to be addressed if we choose to address them. And a lot of us don't, because we're worried about what our aunt's gonna say, what our mom's gonna say, the whole nine. And we can't keep doing that to ourselves. Because then you're not living in your truth at that point. And that's not fair to you. So, as people critique you and say their comments about what they feel like you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, that's cool. That's your opinion, though. Even with the doctor situation. Find someone that you can talk to that you trust enough to know that they're not going to judge you, and allow them that space in your life to help you get over that stress. What's going on, y'all? Good morning, everybody that's coming in. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? This ain't nothing but a creative Monday to get some ideas out of my head. And what's the best way to do that? Outside of paint. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, y'all, I used to take painting classes when I was in high school, and I never really gave myself that chance to do what I felt was necessary for me. I was too busy trying to please everybody else in my family and the community of playing sports, which I enjoy playing sports, don't get me wrong. I love playing ball. But I truly wish somebody else would have been in my ear also, allowing me to understand the fact that if you're a creative, it's okay. You have opportunity for education in that too. Versus going to the league being the main goal. Or going to a D1 school and that being the only prime focus. Ultimately, guys, I want y'all to just process the fact that whatever you consider to be your arc and your release from your stressful life, give it a shot to live. And just give yourself that time to embrace the fact that, hey, I might be a creator. Maybe I just want to get a little active with some of the paint. Or even if you like to draw or like music like I do. I do a little bit of everything, to be honest with y'all, as you can see. And it originally started off with me just wanting to, I had a passion for something, didn't want to keep making excuses for myself of not pursuing it. So, what did I do? Doing like what I'm doing right now. Well, I gave myself that time of day. And that opportunity to be like, all right, y'all, enough is enough. The time is now. Because if you don't act on what you feel like is possible for you, then how else will the world know what's possible for you if you don't give yourself the chance to even bring it to the forefront? How will the world know? Because no one's going to care unless you start caring. Honestly. You'll have your supporters here and there, which is no problem. We all need our support team. But we also need that realistic side of the team where they don't sugarcoat nothing. They let us know what it is. What's going on, y'all? I can't really read the comments at the second, y'all. Y'all see what I'm doing. I'm over here painting it up. Got a whole heart out here. It's not my best heart yet, but I'm gonna get there. Because with me, I'll keep doing something until I figure it out. Because my biggest issue is, what I would say, is patience for sure. I can admit that. It's definitely patience. And my speaker is not very good on my computer, so I can't really do my meditation sounds the way I want to. But for right now, this is doing the job. A little small protein shake thing. But yeah, y'all, get back in the motion of loving who you are and learning how you operate mentally. You have to be self-aware. Because allowing people to tell you about your truth while you steady in denial will create that embarrassment of a moment where it's like, all right, well, I knew I did that, or I knew I struggled with that, but I chose to ignore it because I thought it would go away and wouldn't nobody necessarily find out about it until somebody finds out about it. Then you have to sit there and explain yourself, but you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Let me make sure that's understood. But at some point, you will have to explain yourself to either your child, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever you care most about, right, is gonna ask you questions about what makes you tick as a human being. And they're gonna really wanna know a legit answer versus just a little scapegoat answer you can give them. So just be prepared for that ultimately, guys. But ultimately, just you can beat that all the way around with just being real with yourself and admitting where your flaws are. Understand that they're not the end all be all, right? And everybody has flaws. We like to get to the point where we know that we have certain things that aren't perfect, which is fine with me because I'm glad I'm balanced. I'd rather be the way I am now than to be this quote unquote perfect image of what society wants me to be like, because then I'm not myself. Excuse me. And I can't roll like that. So you gotta beat the punch of what society wants you to feel like. Have that moment of time to yourself where you're embarrassed or however you need to feel about it. And then forgive yourself about whatever it is. Right? And then make it to where you create that weakness or weaknesses that you found and turn it into a platform for you to stand strong on. You understand? Because you'll be surprised how many people out here who will point the finger and point out all your flaws and your issues, but yet they have yet to address the flaws in mental issues that are making them want to do that to you in the first place. Because they're too scary to address their own issues. And that's not your fault. Because ultimately you got to bring people back in and be like, okay, yeah, I want y'all to be in my circle, but I don't need you. You got to get to a point where you want people, but you don't need them. That's the biggest thing. You have to be able to get to that space in your heart where no matter what anybody tells you, their opinions can come and go. It won't create that space of mind like, oh, well, if I don't think this way, then I know I'm gonna crumble. No, you think the way how you feel, be mature about it, and treat people right. That's my biggest thing, y'all. Is just do right by people, man. Like my grandfather taught me when I was little. Treat people right even though they may not do you the same. But always treat people the way you want to be treated. Always. Because ultimately, me painting right now is not to show off any kind of painting skills or lack of painting skills. It's for my mental health. And I want you guys to understand that that's important. You have to find a way in an area that can positively help you release your anxiety and any fear that you may feel like it's taking over your life. Because the powers that be didn't give us these gifts that we choose to keep isolated for us to keep it isolated. Because I posted 3 new videos for y'all. Y'all go check them out. And y'all come back and let me know what y'all think on the points where we have to get comfortable within ourselves before we ask anybody else to be comfortable with them around us. So I feel like God, the universe, or whatever, you call your higher power, doesn't give us anybody into our lives until we fix ourselves. I could just do that. I think I'm just gonna do that. Where we can point the finger all day and be upset, but how can we really be upset, guys, if we're not even mature enough to be real with ourselves? So how can we ask the higher power to give us somebody that we feel like we deserve, and we don't even believe that we deserve it ourselves? How much sense does that make, y'all? Like, for real. We have to be honest with ourselves enough to admit that we do want to love and love hard, right? But why we want to do that only when somebody else comes in the picture? Why can't we do that before we get blessed by someone else's presence? Because ultimately, we have to learn how to understand that we are the blessing too. And everybody else that's in our lives is a bonus. But God didn't make no mistakes when He created us. So that's why I say you never put anyone on a pedestal outside of God. And of course, respecting your elders and your parents. Because without them, you literally wouldn't be here. Well, that's real gold, y'all. Oh, that's dope. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that's my ultimate thing, y'all. That's my top thing, is getting y'all to understand that the value you have is a value that the Almighty gave you a long time ago for a reason. I gotta get me a better speaker, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get me a better speaker, that's for sure. At the end of the day, guys, all I'll say is this. Start treating yourself right. And love you for yourself. No matter what anybody else has to say or what they feel, people gonna feel how they gonna feel no matter what you do or say. So, in the midst of all that, why not just be great? Why not just be great? And then have something to brag about later on when everybody that doubted you, second guessed you, didn't have any kind of faith in you whatsoever. And you got to show them. And ultimately prove yourself right. That's the biggest thing. Prove yourself right. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. But going back like what I told y'all before, life is not going to go the way that you expect it to. But you ultimately, as a people and as a human being, have to learn how to adapt. That's how we get better at whatever traumas we may have, or being able to get over those traumas is being able to learn how we operate and what makes us happy. Because I'll be honest with y'all, I don't know where this painting will take me as far as this painting in general, but I know that I have to get these ideas out of my head in order for me to be able to elevate and be able to continuously grow as a being. Because I feel like with this painting, once I mastered the fact that it takes layers to create a masterpiece of art, and what does it take to be able to do those layers? It's patience and time. One of my biggest issues is patience. So to master that, outside of me just wanting to be creative, I took painting and what do you have to do and what do you have to have in order to be able to paint. In some kind of way, you have to have patience with the process and with yourself. That's just how it rolls. And I can't be mad at that because ultimately I have to treat it like how life gives you different challenges along the way. Where I probably won't understand why certain things never go my way. But the point wasn't for me to know or understand. My purpose was was the fact that to accept that I won't know. And that's part of having um, that type of mind to where you have to be open-minded enough to understand that I don't have control over certain things that are out of my hands. But what I do have control of is literally and figuratively in my hands. So, stop abusing yourself and being upset with yourself when you don't get what you want. Because there's something up there and within us that knows better for us than we do. Religious people or not. That's been proven way too many times to me to not think it's true. Now everybody has their personal reasoning behind believing what they believe. And like I've mentioned to y'all in my past, where I don't have all the answers and I don't want all the answers anymore. Because if I get the answers that I'm looking for, I'm still not going to be happy. So once I get one thing, it'll be another. So guys, y'all should come paint with me on Mondays and Tuesdays. And while all the people that's in here, y'all go follow me on Twitter at lifeclarity_. And then follow me on my YouTube account. Subscribe to my YouTube account in case y'all miss any videos on here at lifeclarity. And you'll see the logo that you see in the corner up there. You'll see it on the YouTube page, so you know it's me. And then obviously you'll see my videos and my face. So every Monday and Tuesday, I don't know what time yet exactly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but as far as the days, I know for sure Monday and Tuesdays are gonna be my days where I paint and I'll turn it into a live. So whoever's interested in just painting in general and just a creative side from someone like me, then come on by. Because I'll be doing our Q&As on Monday and Tuesdays as well. Yeah, I'll be doing the Q&As that we have for y'all to have questions about any previous videos that I put out last week and y'all need clarity on them. I'll be answering those questions if you have them. So make sure that you have your journal or like a little notepad or whatever you need to jot down your information. So then you can ask me what you want and then I can answer your question specifically. And I have a live going on tonight. No, actually, we might actually run into it. I'm gonna get off here at 11, but it's 11 now. But I'm gonna get off here in a little bit, maybe about 30 minutes from now. I wanna finish my painting. And then I'll get back on around 1 p.m. and we'll do our Q&As for any questions that y'all have from me from last week. So y'all see how I just messed up my painting a little bit here. But yet I switched it up and made something out of it. It may not necessarily be the most beautiful thing as far as, what I made out of it. But versus me being upset and letting it bother me from my painting, I just made it into something on the side for later on. What I decided to make it into, I have no idea. I'll have to see on that. But yeah, so stay in your creative bag. Create what you want to create. And ultimately serve other people. I'm not talking about being no house servant or anything like that. I'm talking about the creative side of giving people value. You understand? Giving people value that can change their lives and somebody else's life. Because I'm pretty sure that, let's say, a week or two from now, maybe like at the end of the year, maybe, guys, y'all see how my painting isn't the best of what I expect it to be right now, but the process of me sitting here taking the time to just create something releases stress for me. It distracts me in a way to where I'm releasing whatever anxiety I may have or depression or whatever through a color. You understand? Where The heart represents obviously love, but also the color red represents anger, death. Not necessarily death in the way that you think of it from just uh, one sole person, but just experiences through your whole life where it's like, oh man, I done lost these many people or whatever, right? Where black is supposed to be a form of clarity. It also represents dark times, but also represents the shadow that you may not know used to linger around and bother you. I have the 4 crowns on it that represents the yellow, supposed to be a different color. Not different color, but a different meaning. Orange is supposed to represent a different type of peace. Each color I have on this sheet here, or on this painting, is supposed to represent a feeling that I'm either aware of or I'm not aware of. And once I look back at it, I might get an understanding of it, but I'm not sure. But I know it makes me feel good. That's the big thing. Finding something that's constructive, positive in a way. That's the ultimate goal. Always gotta be positive, but productive, and helps you release your anger, anxiety, or depression through a way that doesn't cause any harm to anyone else and yourself. That's ultimately my goal with y'all. Well, I'm sitting here talking up a storm right now. About to mess up my jewelry for my heart right here. I don't want to do that now. But yeah, y'all, I want y'all to be able to find your peace within yourself. Through whatever creative way you can do so. And make it ultimately where you feel good no matter what you create. Because mental health is real, as we all know, but it needs to be brought to the forefront of different ways that we can handle that particular topic. I don't feel like we handle it properly as a people yet. In society in general, around the world, let alone the U.S., doesn't handle it correctly. Because versus getting people help, we would rather shove them in the face with a prescription when the solution could be just taking that time to hear that person out. But we don't want to do that. And I feel like that's really unfortunate for a lot of people who need just that person to hear them out. That's all the people need, is just somebody just to hear them and their frustrations. I really feel like it shouldn't be that taboo a topic or something that people love to avoid because it makes them uncomfortable. When everybody in our family and people we know all around struggle with this issue. And just because we feel the way we feel, or our parents feel the way they feel, or whoever, we mistreat ourselves by not acknowledging it. But helping you guys, ultimately, I'm tired of saying ultimately, helping you guys is one of the best ways that I can help myself. Because, like I've said to y'all in the past, I really wish I had someone tell me the things that I advise y'all to do today. My bad, y'all. I'm not pausing. I'm not counseling y'all out. I just thought of something that came to me. Something just came to me and I figured I need to put it in here. I just don't know how I want to do it yet. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Because I actually got 2 scars above my head. I mean, not above my head, but on my eyebrow, actually. But thank you to everybody that's joined in. It's super early in the morning. It's about to be lunchtime. Oh, yeah. My bad, bro. I'm just not seeing what you were saying. My bad, Brody. Bro, I haven't seen you in the live. I know, man. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to work out the lives with you guys so I can still do lives at least 3 times a week. But I'm doing a new training program right now on my job where, to be honest with you, I don't trust my coworkers and don't want to take any chance on getting in trouble with me trying to be on live, even though I'm not doing anything that's preventing me from doing my job. I'd rather just be able to have the open window to talk to y'all no matter what on here. And I figured at this point that would be with me being at home. So yeah, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays are gonna be my days where I paint for maybe like an hour, 2 hours, right? to get the ideas out of my head. And then towards the end of the day, I'll do more Q&As where you guys can come in and ask me questions and let me know what you guys want to talk about that day. Because I'm recording the content for this week. I have 3 new videos up, by the way, y'all. 3 new videos up on all platforms: Instagram, Snapchat. I gotta upload my Snapchat video, y'all. Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and my Twitter has updates on it now as well. But yeah, y'all, I want to say I appreciate all of y'all for everything that y'all been doing and that y'all been helping me with along the way, as I'm helping you guys along the way. Cause this means a lot more to me than y'all understand. With me being able to help y'all, I'm able to help myself in a way too. And that brings a lot of peace to my mind when it comes to knowing that I can help somebody get out of their heads like I did for myself. But I know that this takes time, and it takes someone that's willing to let them know, like, hey, I need this advice, this is what I need to know, this is what I don't need to know. Like, these kind of conversations are very important. Because at some point, guys, I would like to be able to do this full time for y'all. And not have to worry about anything else. I gotta figure out how to do my signature a little bit better than that. That's low-key terrible, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's freaking terrible. I'm finna let this dry a little bit, y'all. And then, I will see y'all in a couple hours, y'all. Check it out before I go. Bow. It looks better in the light, actually, now that I think about it. Yes, sirski. But yeah, I feel a lot better now that I did that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Let's see what y'all was talking about in here. Brenda, what you talking about, girl? You ain't even in here no more. Hey, Tommy, you still painting, bro? Hey, Hayden, what's going on, bro? I'm about to get off here for a little bit, and then I'm going to be back. And I'll see y'all shortly.